Right. The meaning of trend in finance isn't all that different from the general definition of the term trend. And what is trend? Trend is nothing but more or less like a general direction. Okay, trend is what? It's a direction. And do we see trends even in watching IPL matches or any kind of cricket match? For example, if I say India's score at 10 overs, 20 overs, 30 overs, 40 overs was like this, and West Indies, कल थोड़ा उल्टा हो गया, but West Indies was, let us say, started very high and then down, 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 and it lost the match. Can you tell me India's batting, this is defined by a trend only, na? The run rate at which India is going, that's defined by a trend. Which type of trend is this known as? Uptrend. Okay, and this trend which the West Indies batting is showing, that's known as a downtrend. Okay, so there are two major types of trends. Which two major types of trends? Let us understand. The very first type of trend is known as an, first type of trend is known as an uptrend. Okay, now very clear. So now I'm talking about some screenshots. Okay, so we are going to learn it in three patterns. First, I might just draw a few things for you. Second, I will show you some screenshots. And every day towards the end, last 15 minutes, I'm going to show you actually on software, freely available software, very important. Otherwise, you might feel that software will cost another 15,000-20,000 rupees, which generally softwares do cost. So I'm going to tell you a very amazing free software, which I have not developed at all. Okay, so you can try out even practicing at home also. It's very easily available for everyone. Okay, so what is this? This is known as an uptrend. Now please understand this. It's visual to your eyes also, agreed. But check out this point. 1, 2, 3. If I'm talking about these 3, and even to some extent, yes, this 4. Can you tell me one significant point about this? Even if you just ignore this last point because it's going in a very far corner. Forget about that. Very good. They are making new highs. So just try to plot this. For example, everyone has learned statistics. Okay. So for example, what is this line? This is the high. And this is at which level? Roughly around $5 level. This high is at around, whatever, my drawing is a little bit bad, freehand drawing. Okay, but roughly I can say somewhere around this, 8. So can I say this was a higher high? Yes. And what about this? 35. So 5, 8, 35. Correct? So what is the main point here? It is making higher highs. Is this understood? Yes. So whenever we talk about higher highs, we are talking about which type of trend? We are talking about an uptrend. Is this clear? Yes. Similarly, if I move on, there is one more type of trend. So okay, what is uptrend? It is nothing but collection of up moves and down moves. Now let us understand what was this up move and what is this down move. What do you think this is called as? Up move. This is called as, this is known as down move. This is known as, so nahi gaya na sir? Haan, bolo. Up move. This is known as down move. Again, a big comparative up move. A slight down move. Again an up move. Again a down move. And again an up move. So what is an uptrend? It is a combination of up moves and down moves. Is this also very clear? Yes. So that's about the most important point. And one more thing, I was talking about trend and trend reversal. Which kind of trend is this for sure? Uptrend. Do you see any reversal? Can you see a trend reversal? No, there is no trend reversal here only. There are some people who confuse a down move with a trend reversal. Okay. So please understand this. A share market doesn't go straight up. Up move is not like this. Up, 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 up. Khatam. Okay, so for example, if you can imagine something like this, we are playing catch. And I throw a ball from here. It's going to go continuous up. Do you think this will happen in stock market? Continuous up? No. It has to go something like this. Up, a little bit down. Up, a little bit down. That's how it happens in stock market. So this small down is known as down move. Then how do I distinguish a down move with a trend reversal is a question now. Question is clear? I'm trying to distinguish what with what? Down move with a trend reversal. So the moment this is broken, the trend has reversed. Means what? Let us understand. In this similar thing, I'm just drawing it as a free hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it visible? Yes. Quickly tell me. High, higher high, higher high, higher high. What is this? Highest high, you can say. Okay. What is this point? Higher low? Higher low or lower high? हाँ. Higher low उल्टा हो जाएगा ना, meaning this is known as a low. ये higher low नहीं हुआ है. This is known as what? A lower high. Too much to digest? नहीं? One more time? One more time, shall we try it out? I'll draw it one more time for you. Okay, quickly tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what has this happened? Is this a high? What is this? Higher high. What is this? Higher high or highest high, whatever. And what is happening at this point? It's a lower high. Okay. Acha, does it mean chalu ho gaya downtrend? Now downtrend is going to come. No. Could it be like this? Afterwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. This could also happen. Possibility number 1. Possibility number 2, it could be now 1, 2, 3. Now what is this? Downtrend. How can you define a downtrend? Yes. See, I'm not asking you book definition. Huh? Don't. I think you imagine that 3 Idiots scene. What is a machine? Not like that. If I'm talking about a definition, simple words. What is a downtrend? Downtrend is nothing but lower highs. Okay. Now, can I say this point gave a signal of a trend reversal? What is the point where we find that yes, this might be a trend reversal? How do we come to know? During an uptrend, when a lower high is formed, we can say that it is a trend reversal. Thumb rule is clear? Yes. Shall we write few things down? Too many things on the mind right now. If we write something simultaneously, it will be fit into our mind. The very first thing which we talked about today, history repeats itself is not to be, I mean, it's okay if you want to write it down, but that is like the crux of technical analysis. History repeats itself. The first point that we are going to write is technical analysis is based on 2 major parameters. And which 2 major parameters? Analysis of price, analysis of volume. So you can write this down. 2 major factors. 2 major factors to be analyzed. 2 major factors to be analyzed in technical analysis. Are price and volume. 2 major factors to be analyzed in technical analysis are price and volumes. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to try to expand these 2 points. So that first point that you have written about price, let's make a different point for that. Write down point number 2 now. We are going to talk about what are prices. What is a price? There are 4 major parameters. There are 4 major parameters to be analyzed for a price. There are 4 major parameters to be analyzed for a price. And I want you all to answer now. High, low, open and close. So we'll go in the same pattern. OHLC. Remember this. OHLC. What is OHLC? Open, high, low, close. Okay? Now what are we doing? How did we get this trend, by the way? Can I connect that prices topic with trends? How can you make a connection between prices and trends? Can I say prices plotted on a graph? First step will be prices are plotted on a graph, and when we try to join these lines, correct, then we will call it as a trend, right? So you can write down next point is a trend. We'll write about volume, but first we'll write about trend. Write down when all the prices are plotted on a graph, when all the prices are plotted on a graph, comma, we can see a general direction. We can see a general direction. किसका direction है? Direction of what? Of the price movement. We can see a general direction of the price movement. And this is known as trend. Okay, this is known as trend. Then one very important point we talked about. How is a trend made? A trend is composed of what? Up moves and down moves. Okay, so you can also add that point. Trend comprises of up moves and down moves. Okay, so we are going to talk more and more about trends as we go ahead with the charts. I have not yet dictated what is a trend and what is a trend reversal. We'll talk about that. If I forget to tell you, just remind me. We have to write down about trend reversals also. When I teach you uptrend, downtrend, at that time I will talk about trend reversals again. Okay. So before that, we have to write about what is the meaning of volume now. Correct? So write down the last thing so that we can proceed further. Volume. What is the simple meaning of volume? Number of shares which changed hands during the day. Number of shares which changed hands during the day. Is this understood? Yes. So no problem till here.